a secret, undisclosed location.
No, you're drunk. You're really drunk. I can tell you're drunk.
I'm not drunk, if only.
You're like, I feel like, what's
only.
that, Fred Sanford?
8 is enough.
What's the show, Sanford and Son?
Silver Spoons.
You remember Sanford and Son?
Vaguely.
He's like the drunk.
Weezy, I'm coming to get you.
Yeah, he's like the drunk. No, he's like the drunk, ugly black woman that he used to always threaten to make ugly cookies.
It's a shame you got the
ugly cookies.
Remember?
Really?
What was her name?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys are too young.
Anyway,
No, she was. He would always make fun of her because she was real ugly. But that's how he is. He comes in like drunk and like just ready.
I'm not drunk. I'm okay. I'm fine. I mean,
No, you say you're okay, but you always say you're okay.
well, that's all I got.
Well,
many
you probably
drinks have you had?
sobered up by now.
A little bit. It was a long. I took a lift in here from the
Did you bring a keg?
from Brooklyn.
I mean, how long's the lift? This guy, I'm telling
It's
you.
come
with this
from
guy.
Nova Scotia.
I wish we were at fucking Cumia so they could Google what that woman's name is. What the fucking
Oh, we can look that. I can look that. up.
Sanford and Son.
Lady from Sanford or something.
Yeah, she was so ugly.
He said make gorilla cookies or something.
Yeah, gorilla
he said put
cookies.
your
That was
face
the
in-
famous line. He's going to put her face
Face
in
in
dough
dough
and make
and make
gorilla
gorilla
cookies. That was back when you could make a couple of gorilla jokes.
Well, she was also black.
Now H&M, they got their fight because he's gorilla happy. What did they say? What was the T-shirt say?
Coolest monkey in the jungle.
Yeah, how is that bad?
I don't know. Sounds like they've gone bananas.
And everyone's mad because this
Nothing.
Gorilla is just an inherently funny word too.
Of course.
It's like an onomatopoeia, sort of.
They didn't put Leslie Jones on a T-shirt.
Oh.
Too soon?
Was it on Ethel?
Yeah, Ann Ethel.
Oh, Ann Ethel.
Aunt Ethel.
B. Richards.
How's she doing these days?
I think she's
Yeah.
probably doing thriving.
I was watching The Godfather last night because it was
Really?
Yeah, it was on Netflix. Can you believe it? So I didn't have to watch Three Mics again. Can you turn my headphones down? No. So anyway, they had two good movies. They had fucking Training Day and Godfather. I was like, what the fuck happened? So I'm watching The Godfather and
One or two?
One, of course. You think I'm going to start with two?
I like two better.
Yeah, you can say that because that's like the Williamsburg take. Like, I like two better. I like three better. Suck my dick.
I don't know.
I like two better.
I like a young
First of all,
Brand.
you can't watch two unless you watch one, because then it's like you got to watch one first. You got to see how they made it.
Oh, they do love one when never marry a wop. Remember his Fredo's wife gets shit faced at the wedding, and they have to pull her off. Like the dance floor, she's making out with the sister's like a handsome waspy boyfriend. I can't control it. You have to applaud.
No, that was the best part that they were like that they could say that. You know,
no,
like
never marry a wop.
They said about Robert Duvall. He's all right. He's not Sicilian, but he's all right. Or they say he's not Italian or whatever.
Should have been like
because everybody knew. That's why I feel like Cumia. They're like, he's all right. He's not Italian, but.
Right, exactly.
No, because they're both. Keith is Italian and Cumia is Italian and Artie's Italian. So I feel like whenever I talk shit, they're like, I'm just gonna get whacked, you know.
Right.
But anyway, I was thinking that the brother-in-law, the one who cheats on Talia Shire,
sure,
he must have never worked again because he was such a piece of shit. He beat up. He was the one guy.
Carlo.
He was the one guy who was like a total piece of shit because he fucking cheated on Talia Shire. He hit her. He beat her up when she was pregnant.
Yeah.
And he fucking snitched, and they got fucking Jimmy Kahn killed.
That's like, I feel like the episode of Different Strokes where the guy tries to molest the kid.
Oh, the Maytag man, the Whirlpool man.
Yeah, like did that guy ever work again?
I didn't even see that episode.
Are you serious?
So
It's
you're trying
legendary.
It's really legendary.
The guy at the bike shop tries to molest
Yes!
the older
Oh
brother.
my god, I gotta see this.
And he got and it's great too because they do it really jokey. He's like, "Hey, you guys want to play Neptune or something?" He goes, "Want to play Atlantis?" And he goes, "How do the kids go?" It's Arnold and what's his friend's name? If you know that, I'd be really impressed. But it's Arnold and his friend. His friend stuck around and got molested. Arnold got out of there. But
really,
he goes, "You guys want to play Neptune?" He goes, "They go, what's Neptune?" He goes, "That's where you guys get in the shower. I take pictures of you."
No, he didn't.
I swear to
But I feel
God.
like that actor,
Strokes.
it must have been such a big deal for that actor to get that role.
No, but I was thinking about
And then-
this same thing with this guy. He's going to be in The Godfather with with Marlon Brando, and nobody knew about Pacino then. But it was like he's in this fucking big movie. It's a best-selling book, so he's like, holy shit! And then I can't imagine he couldn't even fall because everyone saw the movie.
Yeah.
My parents, that was the only cool thing they ever did. They did two cool things in their life. One was taken by me and my brother, not Neil, you cunts.
Yeah.
Me and my brother Tom to see The Godfather. I was like 13. They saw when it came out. So it's like, I don't know why they fucking took me. We weren't the oldest, so I guess they figured my brother would go by himself. It was rated R.
Right.
I think I was 13 or 14. My brother was a year younger than me.
Jesus.
And when the fucking girl showed her tits, I was like, my dick got so hard, I tried to get my mom to suck it.
Yeah.
No, but I was like, what kind of a... So I'm watching it yesterday. I always want to see like how the tits are holding up. They're not great tits, but when you're 13, that's fucking amazing.
Apollonia?
Those
are...
Whose tits? The
Michael's
Sicily
wife,
girl?
right?
Michael's wife in Italy.
Okay. She shows her tits?
Yeah, because when on wedding night she takes her fucking shirt off.
Oh yeah. I remember the line.
They weren't great tits. They're fine, but they're not like great. You know.
I remember.
Maybe I've seen too many tits since then.
It's a classic line. He goes, "Mamma mia, what a set of meatballs you got."
No, he didn't say that at all.
Thank you.
That was the animated version.
I was thinking this guy walking down the street must have felt like the guy's like he's in the biggest movie, but he's a creep. I can't imagine. He would
it's a bittersweet thing.
No, I can't imagine he'd ever work again because he's like, I'm in this movie. And then when the movie comes up, he was the one guy because everybody else was like he got murdered or he's a villain. I mean, this guy, he looks like even now, I'm like, I even understand showbiz, but I'm like, he's a piece of shit.
You know who?
Absolute piece of shit. And then they got Jimmy Kahn killed. He was a guy.
Yeah.
They did a fake call. The girl called, which even when I was happening, I was like, why would she call? But then I'm like, they did it so she would get mad, he would hit her, and then Jimmy Kahn and all.
By the way, you keep saying Jimmy. You're acting with it's Bobby De Niro. It's like Jimmy Kahn. What do you guys? Is at the Friars
They're
Club?
familiar.
Exactly.
He hangs with a lot of Italian guys.
He's James Kahn.
No, he's Jimmy Kahn. He's not even a fucking. He's not even a
Jew.
He's a Jew.
Donate.
He's a Jew.
Donate, Steen.
Speaking of that, I was watching Crashing the other night,
terrible.
and me and my wife got into a big fight after that. But anyway,
What
I'm
happened?
watching Crashing, and they have a scene with Dan
Natterman?
No, Dan Natterman, Rachel Feinstein, Big J. Okerson, Dave Attell, and Gilbert Gottfried. What do they have in common? They're all Jews, and I'm like, they act like this business is so like welcome.
Yeah,
they just get different kinds of Jews. So even back then, Jimmy Kahn had to play an Italian guy because they probably ran out after Brando and Pacino because all the other guys were fucking garbage men.
Right.
All the other Italians had legitimate jobs. So they're like, Jimmy Kahn, okay, you're going to have to play an Italian. He's like, what? He probably went home crying to his agent. Right. I don't want to play a fucking Italian.
Right.
I'm a respectable kike.
Right. A respectable kike. It's Lorne Michaels' autobiography, folks.
But I'm looking at this scene. I'm like, because they probably thought, well, Pete Holmes' such a waspy guy. They got to get like real. They got to make it New Yorky.
Ethnic, yeah.
But I'm like, every different kind of a Jew. The nerdy Jew, Natterman. The people think she's sexy, I guess. Rachel.
I'll fuck Rachel. I would fuck Rachel.
Big J. He's the street Jew. You know. Attell, he's the crazy drunk Jew, the witty Jew. And then Gilbert Gottfried. I guess he's like the old timey Jew. Yeah. At this point,
he's like Freddie Roman.
So I'm like, right, Mike. We didn't even introduce Mike yet. Mike Recine.
Hey.
Mike's got Mike, you're Italian, right?
Thanks for the show.
He's got to take on it because first of all, you have a fake account now as your sister on Facebook.
Yeah, it was my dad and my mom, and now it's my cousin, like my 13-year-old cousin, who's like a social justice kind of.
Yeah, his cousin.
Yeah, go ahead.
But it's him. What's her name?
Ashley.
So she said,
she's like a blogger type.
What'd you tweet the other day that there's no all male comics should be what?
Canceled?
Yeah, all.
Yeah, it uses hashtags and it's like.
Are you kind of trolling? Are you like,
trolling your cousin?
No, but it's working. So I shared it.
What do you mean it's working?
No, I shared it. All these people.
I monetized it.
No, I shared
I just need
it.
something to do during the day so I don't kill myself. Yeah.
So I shared it, and all these people are jumping on like, fuck that, fuck, because I don't know her act.
Yeah.
She's a cunt. I don't know.
She's
about
like
her.
13, and people are like, die, you fucking cunt. So it just, I think I unplugged my headphones here.
Did you really? Oh, buddy. Sorry. Help Mike out here.
So the point is that people are fucking.
But this is really your cousin. Like the image is your cousin.
No, it's a stock photo.
Oh, it's just a.
He did that with his dad too.
It's just fine. I just made a profile for my dad, and
he
just talks about eating pussy and how his son's a loser and like stuff like that. So
it's funny,
it's good stuff, yeah.
But you really think it's him because it's Bob Recine, and then it's a man's picture.
Yeah.
So even I know it's fake, but I still go like, oh, his dad's all right. Are you catch on, Brian?
I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to
confused.
follow. No, I'm okay. I'm all
I
right.
talked to my dad about it. He was like, "What are you saying about me on the internet?" I'm like, "No, it's what you're saying on the internet."
Yeah,
Right,
just like you
right.
like to eat pussy.
Yeah,
doesn't he?
yeah.
And then doesn't he talk about rape freely?
I
He's
guess
pretty candid about his
Does your
take
dad
on rape.
does your dad like to eat pussy?
I don't know, probably.
But I'm saying, like, is this his own? Are these his,
Was it
his
every
own words?
red-blooded
No.
American?
No, it's just a character that I'm
Okay,
doing.
so you made a
my dad's name
character
is
your
Bob,
dad.
but yeah.
He just happened to
Like a
use
stock
his
photo.
name.
How old's your dad?
64.
And then did they bust you, or you just switched it?
No, I just switched it because the mom character wasn't doing much. It wasn't really going anywhere.
But the father character people love.
People
right?
like it, yeah.
Are
And
you from Philadelphia?
South Jersey.
Yeah, so, the accent.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you're from South Jersey. Where?
Like Hamilton.
No, I got my
Trenton.
fucking dicks hard because I'm thinking about cheesesteaks.
I know. Oh, the White House, the fucking place in Atlantic City, so goddamn good.
You know, it's a great sandwich too. Roast pork,
And
They
Broccoli
say
rabe.
that.
and broccoli
They
rabe.
say that, but
Yeah.
I've never tried it.
Oh,
'Cause
you gotta-
I don't get enough cheesesteaks, so when I'm not gonna fucking go out.
You're gonna waste
You know what I
your
mean?
gut.
Just make it at home.
No. Yeah,
No.
Mike cooks. He's a bit of a fag that way.
Yeah.
No, because he's
I like that.
Italian. Don't touch him like that.
I touched him.
Brian's blind, by the way.
I'm pretty blind. I'm not
Brian's
100% blind.
Oh yeah, and you guys. I mean, I don't want to bring that. I don't want to like make fun, but
No,
but
please.
you have your brother's autistic or what is it?
Yeah, he's like.
And
I-
Brian just found out that he has
My-
his stepsister.
Well, a half sister who is mentally challenged. But
Oh, she's mentally
I
challenged.
probably shouldn't go too into that. Just
oh,
because
now
she
oh,
may
you're talking
be
about my
listening.
wife's ass.
But who can
Really?
blame me? I can fetishize. Well,
Let's
I mean, I just
Google
mean
her.
like
She's
my,
not going to hear. What do you? No,
well,
just
she's not
saying.
deaf. She's I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, no. Tony Luke's on Oregon Avenue in Philadelphia. It's got a great smoke.
Well, you're off the.
What?
You're off the.
Oh, by the way, I'm
You're going
to,
back to cheesesteaks. Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
guys would find common ground with
So,
With disabilities.
Pork sandwich?
pork sandwiches.
No, so anyway, your
That's my
sister.
essence.
What's your sister's IQ?
I don't. I can't. I don't
Oh,
really,
come on,
No,
motherfucker.
All right, whatever. It's low. It's low. I have a sister I've been talking to in 37 years, and we're seen.
How many pencils did she eat today?
God. Yeah. So she's very sweet, and I love her very much. And I've
You just met her.
She's your stepsister?
My half sister.
Yeah, half,
Oh,
right?
So
sister,
my
okay.
father has kind of disowned her, and her mother's ill.
How do you
and-
disown a mentally challenged
I
person?
don't know. My father. We
takes balls. That's what it. That's what it takes.
Yeah,
Back in the day, that's what you did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Toyota Sentra. Just kind of
You took
Fourth
it to
gear.
you took it to the shitty neighbor and threw her out of the car like she was a fucking unwanted cat.
Yeah. Well, it's tough because my brother gets mad. He almost killed my mom the other night.
Oh
No shit. No
Yeah.
shit. I did it. I know the guy listens. Ken Mosca.
Donate.
He donates.
Oh, good. Thanks,
And
Ken.
he's a very nice man. But his son is autistic, and he's like 18.
Yeah.
So I did a benefit for them in March, and so at the end of the show, or I think at the beginning of the show, either at the end of the show or the beginning of the show, they bring their son up, because he's, it's to raise money and it's a good cause and everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, the dude's big and he
Yeah,
could
yeah.
fucking kill us all,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's nerve wracking.
How
So
did
I
your-
say,
Right.
put him in cuffs.
How did your brother almost kill your mother?
He just gets physical. He gets mad.
Yeah, he
when
gets
he,
agitated.
yeah,
like
so-
if I was autistic, everyone in my house would be dead.
Yeah, but you're a great drawer. I don't. Oh no, I'm sorry. Autistic. I'm sorry.
wow.
Oh my god!
Wow.
And then he fixed it.
That was bad for you, even.
I'm trying to be.
Then
bad.
he fixed it. He's
Hey,
super
folks,
drunk.
February-
He's super drunk, but I
I'm
don't
not
even
drunk,
care.
Please. I'm not drunk.
No,
at all.
he's going blind. His
Yeah.
wife. How do you feel about his wife? Is like he's going blind.
How
Turns
blind
out-
are you?
Plus he's got
80%. This center is a
and he's got mental retardation in his family. So
I
his
do.
wife's probably like, "Holy shit, we dodged a bullet." Your kids, then knock on wood, are so far so good, right?
Yeah, by Friday we'll know for sure.
about the girls.
Oh my god!
Exactly.
I'd
I
be
said
so fucking-
no more lead paint chips, girls, and they love them. God bless them.
They put him right on the snow cones.
Yeah, they really do. They name on my toes. I call them Tostitos. Okay. So anyway, how did your brother? I want to hear about the story of your brother and your mom. Like,
Well, why can
he
he
just-
talk about it? You can.
I can talk about it. I can talk about it.
Oh,
whatever you
you're
want,
saying you're
but he
afraid.
has more of a history with his brother. I just
All right.
No,
you're
it-
thinking to get sued. So
And there's
you,
a
don't-
lot word,
you just
sued.
matter, so you don't want to.
and just so you know,
You
I
don't
can-
want dish too
I can
much.
afford any lawsuit thrown my way.
Well, but you don't really know what your sister's deal is, though. Like, we
No,
have a
we're
diagnosis
just
You know
here.
she likes Coke.
Yeah, she loves Coca-Cola. And hey, by the way, so does
And
her brother.
applesauce.
Oh, I see.
I call it
No,
booger
apparently
sugar.
she went over to his house. She said she what'd she say on the phone or when she got over to the
Well,
house?
I asked her if she wanted kind of like a rider. I said, "What kind of stuff would you?" She lives in Northern Virginia. I
Yeah,
said,
so
"What
they
kind
were going to visit. He goes, what would you like? What kind of, what
What
kind
would
of
you like?
food?
Well, she actually asked me if I like Coke, and I said I don't drink. I live in Park Slope. I don't really drink Coca-Cola, whatever. I mean, this body's a mess from fine red wine and
Wait, you
roasted
can't
meats.
drink Coca-Cola if you live in Park Slope
Well,
now?
this is kind of bougie. You don't really.
So you don't even order it?
Well, we
maybe
have-
you pick it up in the city and you
Yeah,
hide it in a bag?
I get it from some of those right, so a different neighborhood. Let's
You
put it
got to
that
steal
way.
it from a day laborer.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
got to go to Bed-Stuy and then
Yeah.
pick up a 6-pack of Coke?
Yeah. Hey, Ernesto.
Smuggle it in?
Yeah. Here's an Andrew Jackson. Why don't you go get me a 18-pack of
Ernesto.
yeah. So
Anyway, so then
Ecuador.
what happened?
So she goes, do you drink Coke? And I said no. And she goes, well, I drink Coke. I like Coke and cheese and crackers. So I got her Coke.
Oh boy.
and cheese and
Oh
crackers.
boy. You
And-
couldn't.
And if you don't have it, I'm throwing up everybody against the wall.
You couldn't write that. You couldn't
No.
write
No, you
that.
can't write it.
That's
why
great.
they should be writers.
That is delightful.
No, because they write funny, naturally funny
Yeah.
dialogue.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
naturally
Cheese
funny.
and crackers.
It was cheese and crackers. Yeah. And so she
And
ate
then
it.
didn't she eat cheese and crackers all day?
She sat there for 6 hours and had cheese and crackers.
And then they took her out for a birthday dinner. She said she wasn't hungry. They all got mad. She goes, I've been eating cheese and crackers all day.
It's like I took her to one of the best Italian restaurants in Brooklyn because she loves pizza, and she goes, "I'm not hungry." And I said, "Well, of course you're not hungry. We eat cheese and crackers, and not even like good cheese, like a Devonshire aged cheddar, or perhaps a brilliant Savarin."
I think Aunt Esther, she liked cheese and crackers.
I
too,
like
you know.
cheese and crackers up in this motherfucker. Hello.
So tell us
Aunt
about
Esther.
your brother. Can you divulge, or you don't want
Yeah,
to
I can talk
embarrass
about
him?
it. Yeah,
All
okay.
right.
It's fine.
No, so
No, I
he
just
lives
worry
with
about my
with your
mom. He's
parents,
He's doing
right?
parody
Yeah.
accounts of all of his family members.
I should do parody account of my retarded brother.
No, but you make jokes about him all the time, right?
Autistic.
Smash the
No,
keyboard.
as
and,
your dad, you always
yeah.
say, "Oh, I like my retarded son better than Mike Recine."
Yeah.
He tags himself in his slams.
yeah,
Anything
people like
for-
my
yeah,
dad.
sure.
People tell me he's hot. Girls tell me
He
he's
is hot because
Yeah.
he doesn't give a fuck.
No, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck. He's married. He don't give a fuck, and he says a lot of shit. He's saying all the shit we're all thinking.
Yeah.
Like women deserve rape, and no, he says a lot of crazy shit though.
Well, unexpected rape is. I guess that is actually.
No, I'm
rape.
joking, but I'm
Of course
saying
you are.
like back in the day, she had it coming if she wore a short skirt.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't think that anymore, but
Yeah,
we
back
think
in
it,
the
but we don't
day,
say
right.
it.
Look at those heels. No wonder you want to get your ass eaten. Okay, so your
Did
mother.
you see the thing I tweeted?
Well,
I retweeted today. Did you see it? Where the
one?
guy pretends he's blind and he walks up to this hot girl and
Oh,
he
yeah,
he
yeah.
taps her ass. She's wearing high heels. He taps her ass with his dick.
With his, with
and then
all-
she
yeah.
acts all surprised, and then he looks at the camera and he drops his glass down like, I'm not
gives it
blind.
kind of like a little wink.
But you couldn't see it. You would have saw it if you
I
weren't
would say-
blind.
Yeah, my assistant is only. On
She'll
every-
have to
every
tell
week.
you how
She'll have to
hilarious
tell
it
me.
is.
She'll have to tell
Even
me.
though she's
Tell me
a
about it.
woman, probably with a sweet ass.
There's
Go
a ton
ahead.
of videos on the internet where it'll be like a foreign guy, and he'll go up to a girl and he'll be like, "Hey, how you doing? You want to be my friend?" And she'll ignore him, and then he'll come back in a Ferrari, and she'll be like, "Is that your car?" And he's like, "Yeah, bitch, this is my car. You fucking gold digger." And it's like, "Yeah, you got her."
By the way, thank you for saying gold digger on this show.
What? Oh, because
Come on, you're really drunk.
I'm not drunk at all. I'm fine.
I can tell in
I'm
your
just trying
eyes.
to propel
boy.
the. Yeah, please.
I'm trying
Okay,
to.
so-
I don't use that word. I'm trying.
Are
to
you
do,
sober?
Trying to do live at Gotham. No, I just don't.
You just having club soda.
just have-
Wait, no. So what happened with your? He lives with your parents, right?
Yeah, in Jersey. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I guess he got.
And what's he
mad
do?
and,
Does
like-
he work?
No, I think he got fired from for grabbing a lady or something. He
Really?
worked at a Wawa.
Because he was at a Wawa. He was horny.
Yeah, but it was like
he
at
was
his
horny. He
former
was
school.
mad.
Probably both. You know, I don't know.
A little
Is
bit
he
of both.
severely autistic?
Was that?
Is he
Yeah,
severely
he's
autistic?
more like on the other.
And how old is
on the
he?
severe end. He's 27.
27. Okay.
He's not the oldest.
He's the third. He's the Michael of the family.
No,
my
he's
family's
the
like
Fredo. He's the Fredo.
no, he's the
I'm
third.
smart.
He's the third kid. So.
Yeah, but Fredo was like the retarded one.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
I don't
Fredo's
know.
the oldest.
They don't.
I don't like.
Fredo's
you,
the oldest.
Wait.
Fredo, Jimmy, Fredo, Sam, and then Michael's the youngest.
I don't like you compare my retarded brother to Fredo. Actually,
I think it's a compliment.
That's
He's
offensive.
triggered by that.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying trigger, by the way.
No, but
Trigger.
no, because that was always the joke about whatever.
What?
No,
Finish the joke.
because in our family, they always said they always compared my brother Danny to Fredo because I was like Jimmy Kahn because I had a fucking hot head. I'm part Jewish,
Are you really part Jewish?
No. And then
Yeah,
Neil.
somehow.
And Neil was
One
Michael
brother.
because Neil's like cold and calculated. He doesn't give a fuck. He'll kill anybody.
Right.
And then Dan, my brother Danny, was Fredo. They always have to pick somebody as Fredo if you got three brothers.
Yeah, sure.
That's what they did.
Sure.
That's what they did.
Back in the days.
I tell
So,
everybody this story. I saw Neil on like a comedy documentary on CNN or something.
Oh, boy.
And he was like, people ask me how I'm friends with so many black people, and I say I just treat them like human beings. And I told Kevin that, and he was like, I treated Jimmy Martinez like a human being. He attacked me.
Right.
Yeah, I fed him.
Right.
I gave him some sweet tea. And what did he do? He turned on me.
Yeah, gift card.
Neil tweeted about on MLK Day. Did you see that?
I'm still not clear as to whether that was a joke.
No. On
That was a
MLK
real
Day.
tweet?
Yeah. No,
Oh
somebody.
my God.
I didn't see it, but somebody retweeted it. And
What
then-
did that even
and
mean?
showed me. He said hire black people.
No, but it was worded so strangely.
I saw that tweet
You
too. It
see
was
that?
worded very weird.
Very
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
And he said even if people of color,
Even
and
if
then
they're
he
not
said-
specifically looking for a person.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
hire a person of color, even if you're not specific, or even if they are not specifically looking for a
and
person.
then some guy called him out, and then somebody else sent me the new Neil's response to it. Neil basically said, "I got more money than you, so go fuck yourself." To this
Right.
guy,
Right.
he started the tweet, "Sir,"
Right.
like he was gonna like a respectable tweet, "Sir,
Yeah.
if you will, sir, please." And then Neil was all like cheap shot. I got more money than you. I know Dave Chappelle.
It's not like job descriptions say you must be a bachelor of applied science, a person of color. Like they don't say that in
Right.
job descriptions, so that's why it doesn't make any sense.
No.
Neil's such a gigantic star fucker, especially for black people.
Right.
But, I mean, I'm not defending, but I'm saying, it's like Louis was too, because Chris Rock fucking put Louis on the map. So
Did he really?
Yeah, Louis was always like,
Yeah, he always
yeah.
worked
So
for
it's
black
like
shows.
when fucking I'll say it, when niggers are writing you
Oh,
or cutting you a check.
Yeah. Here we go now.
Mike dropped back from the mic.
I know.
Mike's, we just say it for a goof.
Yeah,
but when
it's a
black
goof,
people cut you a check, you have
Right.
a tendency. I mean, if anybody cut you a check, if the Russian mob was cutting me checks, I'd be defending them too.
Yeah.
But that being said, Neil's an outstanding fucking star fucker when it comes to black people. To step up on MLK. First of all, I'll say something about MLK. I'm going to say the M word again. I can't help it.
Go ahead, do it.
No, because it's
Get in
like
there. Hot,
once I get
hot.
it out.
Yep.
On MLK Day,
Uh-huh.
there was they always like the players
They call
play.
it Milk Day. But
Yeah, when they on MLK Day, they always like to have a show of what black people are doing, and they have a lot of NBA games. Anyway, there was a game between the Rockets and the Clippers, and Chris Paul, who used to play for the Clippers,
Did it start late?
he got mad. They had skirmishes during the game, of course, because black people can't control themselves. So Neil's whole thing is treat them like regular people. They're out of control. They're fucking animals. Even these millionaires, they have such a chip on their shoulder. Black people. The smallest thing happens. You ever watch an NBA game? Every time a black guy gets called on a foul, they go, "I didn't do it." They have a tendency. They always deny. It's in their DNA. Like if it's murder or if it's a holding call when LeBron goes up for a layup, they always say, "I didn't do it." You watch a white guy in a game, if there was a white guy, they just take it like, "Yeah, I guess I did." There's going to be some fouls called. It's not like you're a fucking murder trial. You got 6 fucking fouls, you stupid N-word. You got 6 so they always go, "I didn't do it." Anyway,
I wish we were live
so
from the
Chris
cellar.
Paul, Chris. That's why we can't do it down there. Chris Paul used to play for the Clippers, now plays for the Rockets.
Sure.
He led the other team after the game. He led a couple of him and a couple other guys, Ariza and James Harden. They all went to the fucking Clippers locker room. They try to get in to continue the fight. And it's like, are you people fucking? You're all not even like millionaires. They're multi-millionaires,
Right?
But they're still pieces of shit. They can't control themselves. It's in their fucking. It's like the fucking ghetto handbook. If someone disses you, you got it. You can't just let it slide. You got to shoot them. Jump in, Mike. You fucking coward.
Yeah,
No, you
Mike.
got to no, because he's in cahoots with Che. You gotta fucking shoot him. Che stole my joke. Did I shoot him?
No.
No, I let it slide for like a month till I saw him at the cellar.
Yeah.
Then I went up like a gentleman.
Right.
I didn't go up with a fucking gun.
Sideways.
sideways, like Juice.
Like dog.
Remember that show, Juice, the movie Juice?
Yeah, know the ledge. Sure, I remember Tupac.
Juice, yeah.
Know the
Yeah,
ledge.
Juice is in Tupac. I mean,
And a
Tupac
young
was
I
in-
just
Omar-
think that when you
I'm saying, when you hear that, and then Neil's tweeting like, I treat him like, it's not a fucking, it's like, that's not what white people do. White people, if they're all multimillionaires, first of all, I was thinking today, how would Bill Gates dress if he was black? How would a super, super rich guy, how many fucking chains would he have on
Yeah.
if white people dress? Like, because black people make money, they got to wear all their
yeah, but
fucking...
that's because they don't live as long, so they spend the money.
But they got to wear their bank account around their neck. So I'm thinking Bill Gates and fucking Warren Zevon. Warren
Zevon.
No, Warren. What's the guy's name? Warren.
The guy that
Buffett?
Warren Buffett.
I thought you meant
How many chains would these fucking these
Werewolf
wiggers
in
have?
London.
How many chains would these wiggers have if white people acted like black people? I mean, I love black people as
Sure.
much as the next guy, which is Brian, and he doesn't like him at all.
100%.
I'm saying it's like when they do this on MLK Day.
Yeah.
Are you guys fucking out of your mind? You're fucking idiots. And I'm not making this up at all.
No.
This is documented. I saw all kind of videos about it. You know, the commissioner who's a Jew and who
Right.
enables these fucking, you know what,
Uh-huh.
all the time. He has to. Because it's like, no, he has to act like, no, they're respectable. On MLK Day, they go looking to continue to fight in the locker room. I mean, please, if there was a God, he would have given them all guns. That would have been a beautiful, where like a fucking shot's fired,
Right.
and the guy's such a, and then the joke would be, the guy's such a bad foul shooter, he couldn't even hit anybody in the locker room because he's got bad aim.
It's hard with the sideways gun too. It's difficult to.
If you say sideways gun one more time,
You're gonna suck
I'm
my
gonna
dick?
fucking put a fucking, I'm gonna do what fucking Michael
Sideways.
Corleone did
Let's-
at the fucking Italian restaurant. Shot him right in the fucking
Right.
head.
Put it. Yeah.
Anyway, Mike, jump in.
Yeah, Mike, go ahead.
Well, I just think that when you look at history,
Don't
and
cuck it up.
what they've been
Oh,
through-
he's cucking it up.
I feel like it's like a new word for you too. Like I feel like cuck is kind of a. You know,
It is, because it's like fuck but cock.
Yeah,
I
it's
say it
a
around to my kids. I go, don't cock with dad.
It's like a cuckold.
No, that's what it is. You're
Cuckold.
drunk, so.
I'm not drunk at all. Stop it.
No, but
Look,
so
I
do
think
you
we
see
all-
my point? Do you see my point? Would that ever happen? Like, if there was like a equivalent of fucking MLK Day for white people, July 4th, I don't know. Would that happen? Would you go into the other dude's locker? You got to respect fucking MLK. He's a fucking man of fucking
Nonviolence, yeah.
nonviolence. And you're going to the other locker room? And they only knew how because Chris Paul used to play for the Clippers, so he knew that there was a back way. The black guys always know the back way.
right.
And how to get into the club, how to
Yes,
get into
they
the
do.
ass. They always know the back way.
Yeah, they sure
Right.
do.
Shout out to Leslie Jones.
Well, I-
They always know the back way.
I just think there's one race, the human race.
I agree with Mike
You know,
wholeheartedly.
we all come from the
No,
same
but it's
place.
it's
We
just
all-
so. That's why I love it. That's
Wait.
why I would kill myself, except that shit happens, and I'm so reaffirmed of what pieces of shit and what duplicitous pieces of shit people are.
Yeah.
So when I go like on MLK, he went into the other team's locker room to continue to fight. Are you guys fucking not even tone deaf? They're clueless.
Right.
But it's cultural. They always got to continue to fight. That's why the fucking Black Lives Matter is a fucking joke. Because when was the last time a cop shot a black dude? It's been a while because it would go right to the fucking top of the news chain. But black dudes are killing each other every fucking day. I think I just heard a gunshot.
You know, it's funny.
And we're in a fucking soundproof booth. Somebody just got shot in Chicago. Because then a fucking nigger gets his wings.
right.
That's too far.
No, it's
I'm just thankful for that 6-second delay that we have here.
6-second delay.
The 6-second
I-
delay.
No, but no, I didn't even mean to do this. But I
No,
just
you're
thought,
fine.
like, on MLK Day, you
None of this is
can't
coming off
start a
racist. It's
fight.
fine.
What about all the black people who
Keep
didn't
going.
fight on MLK Day? You know,
No, Mike's. I mean,
Well,
Cut's got a
because
good point.
but you're talking about a very specific kind of black guy, though.
Yeah, they're being
No,
molested.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. They can't help themselves. These guys, you guys can look up at home when you're listening to this. Look up how. I mean, I know.
Get a pen, kids.
I know Chris Paul turned down huge money to stay with the Clippers. So he probably is getting $40 million. He's getting a massive amounts of money to go to play for Houston, and he's the head of the fucking Players Association. Chris Paul.
Right.
Because they know they're fucking the Jew who runs the Jew commissioner won't do dick because they're the biggest cocks of all time.
Might as well.
They might as well have the ACLU as the fucking commissioner of the NBA. So he's not going to call him out. But Chris Paul's the head of the fucking. He does commercials for State Farm.
Yeah.
And still, Mike, on MLK, he's like, let's go and continue this fight.
Right. I just want to say, Michael Che, who's a good friend of mine,
Sure.
he says black people make life fun, and white people make life safe, and Asians make life affordable. So, maybe
what does that mean, affordable?
Like you take a bus for like $8
To where?
to Boston.
Everything's made in China.
Yeah.
For cheap.
I'll say this. My favorite show, and no matter where I'm in any city.
F Troop.
No, it's the 6 o'clock news because it's like, what have black people done today?
Yeah.
Is what the subtitle is.
Right.
Like,
Right.
what have they done?
Right.
And luckily, this week they were eclipsed by those crazy people with 13 kids.
Oh yeah, that family that had the
And people will say, is that a problem? Absolutely.
Wow.
Don't have too many kids, and especially if you're a little bit off, don't have too many kids.
Yeah, they were chained to the toilet and that kind of thing.
Well, I was chained to the toilet as a kid, but I deserved it. We weren't all chained to the toilet at the same
You have
time.
a giant urethra.
And we
They used to call you Urethra Franklin.
You're Aretha Franklin. We were always allowed to leave. We were always allowed to leave.
Sure.
In fact, we were encouraged to leave.
Yeah.
Like,
Please.
when I would say I'm running away, my dad would give me a ride to the train station.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Nice.
My one brother, Tom, since I already talked about him earlier with the Godfather movie, he would run away, quote unquote,
Fredo?
run away, but he would never leave. He would always stay, and he would ring the bell, and he would play doorbell ditch with our own house, which was hilarious because he would just ring the bell, and then my dad knew it was Tommy. So after a couple of times, we'd all know it was. Then by the fifth time, my dad would just go to the porch and be like, Tom, I'm going to kill you. He would scream it. All the neighbors could hear that Tommy was going to get murdered. But he never was. So I'm saying, like, having a lot of kids, it puts a lot of pressure. And I think being black is stressful.
Yeah.
But if you make it, like, they said about Michael Vick, dogfighting is part of the African-American community.
Is it really?
But so is going to jail. So it worked out that time. You know what I mean?
Well.
So I'm saying that once you make it, just act like you made it.
Yeah.
Don't get into a fucking fight on MLK Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Michael Vick story that much, but there were a lot of white people being like, "But that's just what they do. Who are we to judge?"
He used
Yeah,
to
but
burn
it's-
dogs alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
didn't burn
Yeah,
them.
He would burn them dogs
Wow.
alive.
No,
Look
that's
up Michael Vick.
It's just like deer hunting.
Maybe after they lost.
Hey,
or
folks,
something.
while we're here, donate. But no, for sure. They boiled them.
they didn't boil dogs.
Dude, look it up. What do you don't
What
know
do you mean,
this?
look
and
it
I'm
up?
telling
I
you.
would have heard it. I was all over that story. You
Well-
would boil a dog and then eat him like a Jap?
No, they wouldn't eat.
Like a Ching Chong Chinaman?
Did you hear Steve Harvey's bit about Michael Vick?
Oh, I bet it's
No.
great though.
He's like, let a man kill some dogs.
Yeah.
No, black people are even Whoopi Goldberg, I think, on The View said, like, that's what they do. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, that's what they do, but it's illegal.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of apologists. That's the joke
Yeah,
of
why-
it.
that-
That's the
that's
joke
weird.
of it. They
That's
always
bizarre.
they always have apologists. That's what I'm saying. Like, this fucking dirty Jew kike commissioner
Right.
is definitely going to be like, well, he wants it to go away, so we'll probably like announce the fine on maybe like a Jewish holiday
Right.
or another black holiday, so nobody notices.
Yeah,
I'm getting
Purim is coming up.
yeah, so because he'll want to keep it like it's like that's what they do. He can't say that that's what they do, so we'll try to. He don't want to make a big deal of it. He wants it to go away, but I'm trying to keep it alive. I'm Misery Loves Company because to me it was like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see Michael Che get into a little trouble if you know what I'm saying, because he gets his drink on, but I never see him. He hasn't gotten any waitresses pregnant at the cellar.
No, he keeps it together pretty well.
Yeah, it's a little bit embarrassing as a black man to keep that together. It's a real fucking.
He's still
But
new
he's
to
got
the-
no kids
Huh?
or anything.
No, you know what it is? He's the youngest of he's the
10.
youngest of his clan, right?
Yeah.
So he's learned from his brothers what to do and what not to do.
Right.
Because I know one of his brothers in jail and the other one's a cop. So he
Two are
probably
cops, yeah.
or two are cops. So he learned like just don't be like you can be black without being totally black. Like you don't have to
Yeah.
fucking join a gang.
Right.
Plus his brothers probably didn't even let him join a gang because he's probably like it didn't help me get a job joining a gang. So they're probably like, dude,
Yeah, I don't really know how that works. Wait a minute, he's two brothers that are cops and one's in jail?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's a family affair.
Wow.
No, you arrest your
awkward.
brother, and then
Right.
then your brother's a snitch. I don't know how it
You probably
works.
see him every day. You're like, hey, buddy.
Hey.
the
Hey.
bars.
Yeah, they probably work in different districts.
Why are you
so
and Michael Che
they-
friends?
'cause he's a cop. I mean, because he's a comic. Because
Oh,
he's
you're
a cop.
comic? Oh,
No, he's a comic.
okay. Do you go up in the cellar?
No, he didn't get passed because he went 9 minutes over when they lit him.
I mean,
I
it's
went like a
over.
minute. I went like 30 seconds over. I've never had that bad luck. I don't think in my whole life.
What, that set?
Yeah.
Estee's real hard. She's getting real hard to pass now. She just, I don't know what's going on. I try to, whatever. It's
Aaron Burr
very-
through.
Yeah, but then it turns out, whatever. She wasn't as thrilled.
Oh,
as
did I tell you this? By the
She
way? I'm
wasn't
sorry.
as thrilled. So it's
Tim
like
Dillon didn't pass.
No, I know, but the thing was, I tell people, Tim Dillon didn't do a good set. I like Tim Dillon and everything, but when I was there when he did a set, I didn't recommend him. Bobby Kelly did. So the one thing with that is, I would think he would get a benefit of the doubt because of Bobby Kelly, But he didn't do a good set. He started out with like, he's gay. He's gay. Say that right off the bat. Like if you're doing 5 minutes and you're like a big fucking Chris Farley looking guy. Say you're gay, because that's the story.
Right.
He like buried the lead, as they say, and Woodward and Bernstein used to say that. He
Yeah.
buried the fucking lead, and then at the end he does his gay jokes. But like, start with that because you're in a gay fucking area.
Yeah.
By the way, folks, I'm gay. That's my time.
No, you hit a home run with Aretha Franklin.
I'm done. I should just leave. Did I tell you,
You
Aaron?
should drop the mic.
I know, right? Exactly. Take it out of the thing, but Aaron Berg is my wife's my daughter's teacher's brother. Isn't that weird?
That's incredible.
Small world.
It's but not small
really.
enough.
Not interesting, really, to anybody other than nobody in this room, really.
No, because you're just saying it because you ran into her.
Yeah. She came up to me. She goes, "You know who Aaron Berg is?" And I said, "Yeah, I think I do. He's a little guy,
Yeah, we love
muscular
Aaron
with
Berg.
the shaved head." She goes, "Yeah, he knows you." And I said, "Oh, that's cool." And she goes, "Yeah, he's my brother." So I said, "Oh, that's cool. I already just got passed to the cellar." And she goes, "They were really excited." And I don't know, whatever. But it was just a weird thing.
What are you, a black guy? What do you fuck black guys?
What's that? Who's? Oh, is
Oh,
that
it's
Aaron
Aaron
Berg?
Aaron Berg, black cock.
I read a Yelp review for the stand one time, and it was like, yeah, we didn't like the show that much. This guy Aaron Berg came on and asked all the women what their pussy smelled like, and that was
Tell you,
it.
He doesn't
No, I
care
love
whose
Aaron
toes he
Berg.
steps on. I tell you that, Aaron.
No, I don't know. I
Berg.
think he's kind of fearless, which is like refreshing.
It is. Yeah.
The problem with the cellar, I don't want to bash the cellar because I got a spot there
No,
tonight.
come on, easy.
I don't want to get in too much trouble.
No.
Since Kumi is not going to give me a raise. Listen, it's very corporate, and it's like they almost don't. They want it more corporate
Right.
than anything else. So they want you to play by the rules. They got mad at me last week for nothing. I was like, what? So because I wasn't being corporate enough.
They're opening a second club in Las Vegas.
Well, they already have. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like a fourth club.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, they're opening a comedy cellar
In
a
Vegas.
casino in Las Vegas. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not going to be an easy.
It's going to be
sell.
Guy Branum.
You heard it here
4 nights
first,
a week.
right?
Yeah, it's not going to be an easy.
It's gonna be Modi.
Yeah.
No, you know what?
Oh my God, I'm gay and I'm Israeli.
No, you know what would have been a good.
That's
No,
my
I always told the
time.
guy. I always told the guy who ran Dangerfields. I go because everybody knows that name, Dangerfields.
Yeah.
The Comedy Cellar is like everybody knows it, but everybody in the comedy world knows it. So it's like, is it an international name? I think it'll do well, but it's not going to be a. It's not going to be a slam dunk.
It's a nightclub that's it's a casino that's off.
Is
the
it open
strip.
already?
It's off the strip. No, they're
Who
building.
gives a
I thought
shit
it was
about
in
Dangerfield
I thought it was in
anymore?
a hotel. No,
It
because
is.
everybody knows him. He's an international.
They don't buy.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I do. I care about him.
You're
No,
74 years old.
I know.
Ever see? What? You
I
ever seen
start-
Back to School?
I started with him.
I was listening to an old Dangerfield album the other night, and he has a bit. He goes, "The only reason I get girls is because of who I am, a rapist." And people laugh at it, and it's funny. It's funny.
That's
No,
solid.
he's got to. No, but back then you couldn't even really do jokes like that. I mean, he
Really?
started to be able to, but no, I mean, when he started, it was like Ed Sullivan. You had to be super clean, but then he he made it darker.
Yeah,
No, my point is, it's
Yeah,
like when they do the Laugh Factory or whatever. It's like everybody knows the Laugh Factory who's in comedy, but Is it when people come from Asia or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
that's
they
called-
know the Raff Factory?
Oh shit! I was going to do that.
How you do it? Do it.
Raff Factory.
Yeah. So I mean, I want the
Take
comedy.
that, you slanty-eyed fucks.
I want the comedy seller. I like how he goes after Slanty Eyes, but he won't. He drops off the mic when I use the N word.
Wow.
No, I just did.
That's
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on.
It's
Yeah,
a
no, you're
fairly
right.
volatile word to a devil's advocate, but I mean,
Oh,
honestly,
you're against it now? I just did it because it's so infuriating.
I know. I love it. I do love it.
Because they're never guilty. Even when they do something, they're not guilty. When they commit a foul, they're not guilty. When they kill a dog, when they boil a dog, as you say,
Right.
for dinner. No, they were hungry. They were hungry. Donate.
Donate. They're like, give me some dark meat. No pun intended. Literally.
When the first time my wife, I don't think she was my wife yet.
Oh yeah.
And so we were at my mom's house for Thanksgiving, and so my mom was like, Thanksgiving, she goes, Kevin, you would like light meat or dark meat? I'm like, come on, Mom. I mean,
She's
right. She's right here.
Yeah.
Of course, I like dark meat.
Yeah,
but
fuck
you know, the funny thing is, as I got older, I do like dark meat more. I used to like white
Nah,
meat.
dark
I
meat's so much
It's
better.
Dark
Much
meat is
better, yeah.
It's way juicier.
It's juicier and
Way
just like the
juicier.
ladies, like a white
It
woman.
is.
A white
It's
woman
just
is
like
dry. A white woman is dry, right? Your lady gal's white, right?
She's white. Yeah.
Lady
She
Gal.
real dry around the holidays.
No, not really.
Does she have one of those things that pops out when she's done?
Yeah. You brine her
a,
pussy.
a clitoris.
Yeah.
What is
Oh
that?
yeah. Speaking of that, we go to because I got Brian goes. The other day we did a show on Kumia, $9 a month, you guys.
Compound Media.
Yeah, don't be cheap. Anyway, so we're doing a show there. So Brian's like, I guess he didn't have to go pick up his daughter, so we just walk around. He goes, "Where are you going?" I gotta. Said I have to go to the Models and look at these sneakers.
So great.
Because I got turns out I got lady feet.
let me just-
I heard about
So
your
what
lady
happened?
feet.
Here's what happened though, if I can. You're like looking at shoes on the wall, and you go, "Oh man, I got to ask this guy, but it's embarrassing because I have really thin feet, so I have to buy ladies' shoes." And I just started laughing. And then this young black kid comes over who works there, and you hold the shoe up, and the shoe is, I can't see that well, everybody, but I had like pink and like fuchsia, and it was like very.
It wasn't that gay. It wasn't that. It was
Maybe that's why
pretty-
Kevin's mad at black people. They
pretty
made fun of his
feminine
shoes.
looking shoe. And he goes, I need this in a size 10.5. And the guy goes, and the kid goes, who for you? And Kevin goes, yeah. And then I said, yes, sir. He has lady feet.
No. So I said, because I'm not drunk, so I can tell this story.
Okay, go
about it.
please.
So I said, I go, yeah, no, I have really thin feet. And I go, everything else is normal. And then Brian goes, yeah, he's got a real big fat clit. This is at Models. There's he can't see. There's a lot of children's.
Right.
Because it's milk day. It's milk day, and I think they get a discount, 20% off.
Yeah, it's smart to buy your 8-year-old $100 shoes, people. That's smart.
They got sales at Models. Anyway,
Gotta
so
go
then,
to Moe's.
So then he's making. It's like hanging around my dad. He's making all these MLK. He goes. It's embarrassing to have to work on MLK Day to this young black dude, and the guy's like, he's kind of laughing off, like this fucking plantation owner with a fucking blind stick.
Yeah. Wearing a fucking seersucker.
I mean, it's for real.
It's
No,
extra
but he
labor.
goes. He literally goes. I go, because I know the black guy's thinking I got a little dick too, and I probably do compared to him. So I go, yeah, everything else is normal size. But he said, I'm not even kidding. Got a big fat clit. Yeah, no, because it was not a bad joke because I was looking at ladies.
That is pretty good.
I was looking at lady
And
shoes.
it's a whole wall of lady shoes, and we're the only people on there. And the guy was
No,
like,
but it's embarrassing. No, because what happened was I used to my feet are getting smaller, but everything else is normal size. No, my feet are getting smaller. The more I run, the thinner my feet get because my feet are getting thin. So someone I was at. Are you fake laughing?
No, it's real.
So I was at one shoe store, and I said I was at New Balance store. I was at a New Balance store. I said.
sorry.
I was at a New Balance store. I said at the New Balance store on Fifth Avenue because New Balance usually makes thinner shoes. That's what I used to have.
Yeah.
And the lady goes, well, you might want to try a lady shoe because they're naturally thinner feet. And I go, oh shit, and it worked. I got lady shoes, but then they wore out. They wore out, so I had to get new lady shoes, and I didn't have the other pair that I used to have. So I had to try a new pair, and they're still a little loose because my fucking feet are faggoty. Faggoty feet. I got like
My man got ladies' shoes.
I got like Neil fucking vegan feet. Like they got no meat on the bone. I got like fucking
I just
white
love that
meat.
The more that you work out when your feet or whatever, you would think your feet would get bigger, like
Yeah,
more
it's kinda
muscular.
counterintuitive.
Like, your feet
Okay,
aren't supposed
man.
to shrink.
Nah, your
Sorry.
feet don't get muscular. They just you get less. You burn off fat. When you don't have fat, then you fucking.
So you have like.
Plus, I think my feet are just getting smaller because, like, when you get older, don't your bones fucking deteriorate or some shit?
Are you having osteoporosis like a lady?
I hope so.
Make sure you're drinking
Why don't you get your AIDS friend in here? She can help me out.
HIV.
Were we talking about this on the air? The AIDS friend he
I don't know
had?
if that was on the air. I think that was before. That was pre-roll.
Yeah, Brian invites a lady with AIDS.
You
to
basically
his house.
invited like a bag.
Did you
lady.
put down like a big fucking tarp so she wouldn't get AIDS on your couch?
No, but she.
No, he
I
didn't.
want
he
those
didn't-
plastic Italian. Do you have that growing up? The
No.
Italian thing to fucking preserve the furniture?
Or-
Sit over here, AIDS lady.
No, he forgot
Did you
that she
fuck?
was HIV positive.
How'd you get AIDS? Did you fuck Magic Johnson or Eazy-E?
We talked. No, her first.
She
husband,
shared needles with her.
Her first
husband.
husband's. Yeah, and he was.
Oh,
Yeah, he was.
oh, maybe you shouldn't do heroin, you dumb cunt. Oh, I got bad luck. I got AIDS from heroin. Oh, that's bad luck.
She was booting dope.
Brian knows suspiciously a lot about being HIV positive.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
you had so many fucking
Oh, yeah.
questions
Absolutely.
and information. It's
Tell you,
like
when you
it's
think
troubling.
When you think about Philadelphia, I don't mean the Liberty Bell.
It's really fun
I never
to
saw
not feel
that
bad for
movie.
people.
Huh?
It's really fun to not feel bad for
Oh
people.
my God, it's the best.
It's great. I tell you, I said it's like having diabetes.
This
now.
little
It's fine.
room is magical.
Oh, it's really.
Well,
something
now
else.
comedy today is all like compassion for others. It's
Right.
all
Right,
based on
and-
that,
and-
it's disgusting.
No, even the way to make it is to say you're sickly.
Yeah.
Like that fucking what's that guy's Chris Gethard?
Yeah.
He's always like, I can barely make it up on stage. I'm so weakly.
Right.
And then the crowd's like, and
His
then
mental
because
illness.
women, you know what it is? Women love a backstory. That's why the Olympics they run all those
Hey,
fucking
I wish
backstories.
I wish I liked the back door.
Everybody's got a fake mental illness.
Yeah, they got So I go up there. I look like I got to follow
You
tonight.
have a real mental illness.
Yeah, I know. No one buys it.
Yeah. Why don't you go see Dr. Allen? Go see that Jew on the Upper West Side.
Which
All
one?
The guy
all
that
comics
Bobby
go
and
to. The one-
Lenny go to.
They all go to the same guy.
Yeah, everybody goes to the
Lenny
same
and
guy.
Bobby go to the same therapist.
I think so. Yeah, I think. Well, I know Bobby goes to him,
sees
and a
all the
lot of other
comics.
comics
Yeah.
go to him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You know
what
what's funny,
they
though,
used to
'cause
all
you'll-
go to the same accountant. This
Yeah.
guy in Long Island. But I think it's weird because why would you all go to the same dude?
Yeah, it knows
makes
all the
no
dirt.
sense. Yeah.
You got to specialize.
Yeah. What if the accountant was crooked? Then you all go to jail.
all
Then
go
I'm
to jail.
I'm headlining everywhere.
Sweet. Worst idea. Yeah. I mean, So hold on. So where do you go up?
Go
I got a
up? What are
spot
you, my
here.
mom?
I got a,
Where do you go up?
No, I said no,
Are you
you-
going up tonight?
No, go down. That would be your mom. Oh,
here in New York Comedy Club.
Your
and,
skits. Where do you do
stand-up
your
and
skits?
where do your
a lot of
skits?
bar shows.
Bar
Oh,
shows.
those Brooklyn bar shows.
And
They're
you're-
fun.
Yeah.
Are you in your 30s?
I'm 30.
You're 30 years old.
Yeah.
You have hair?
A little bit.
A little bit. Is it
Mike's
going?
funny. Mike's got to
It's
do
going a
the.
little
Mike
bit.
opens
All right.
for Colin Jost, and he's friends. He's.
That's cool. All right.
But that's
I'm
not. It's not
shitting on
steady
you. I'm
money
not-
though, right?
No, it's like whenever he's
Yeah, so
not
that's
fucking
fucked up. You
Scarlett
gotta get out of that.
Johansson. Yeah.
You know what you should do?
You know, it's funny
should-
because I was telling him about you, and he was like, "Oh, I should ask Neil about him." And I feel like in show business, you're either a Kevin or a Neil.
What he was going to ask, Jost was going to ask Neil about me?
Yeah.
In what capacity? If I could fucking carry his fucking suitcase to the airport?
Jost the
What
facts.
was he going to? Was he checking on Neil for me for?
Because we were just talking about your podcast and your relationship with your brother, and I played the Bill Burr episode for him, and
Oh, good Lord.
he was like, "Oh, this guy's
Not one of
funny,"
your
but-
finer moments.
No, Neil will totally trash me. But Neil won't. Neil will trash me in a political way. And Neil will be like, I think he's going off a little bit on the deep end. He's
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
like a fucking, I'm the
Because-
crazy white guy thing.
Well, because he might need you someday,
Who, Jost?
Neil.
Yeah, Neil's like a politician. He don't burn bridges, and like he's doing it all. But what did Chuck Schumer say on MLK Day? Probably the same thing Neil did.
Same thing Neil said, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just another guy who's like fucking like he's got to play
Chuck
ball.
Schumer's like, "You stole my bit, Neil."
Neil steals beds too.
Yeah?
but he calls it sampling,
Right.
just like the Coons do.
David,
Oh, boy.
David Cross stole a joke from your.
You already told the story.
You have a memory that is like an elephant.
What did you tweet on MLK Day?
Shoot 4 more. Have the whole week off.
Give me an N. Give me an I. Give me a G.
No, we talked about
No,
that on
I didn't
Burning
do.
Bridges. No,
I listen.
If you're not a black guy, it doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Pretty good.
No, I don't know what the holiday's supposed to
been
mean
working on it.
because I
Al
know
Pacino, Kevin
the thing
Brennan.
is, you gotta
No,
go.
I know.
The thing is,
I know people have off, but everybody don't have off. Like
Yeah.
the construction workers didn't have off,
Right.
And my wife's ass didn't have off.
Yeah.
No, my wife's getting mad. You know why? My wife's getting mad is because is with all this fucking Me Too and Time's Up. My anything my wife does, she's like, that's a little bit fucking,
Yeah.
misogynistic, and it's a little bit fucking.
Oh, she's starting to pick up on the.
No, she uses that to fucking to bully me, basically bully me. Is
Yeah.
your girlfriend doing that?
No, not really. I'm lucky in that way.
Well, she's
It's
probably
not
already
that-
ingrained in her, So you got to buy her flowers and shit and whatever.
Yeah, but she's not like an annoying.
That's what they
feminist.
say. That's what they say. That wait
But
till you
then
get
they
married.
will- yeah.
Yeah, wait till you get married. He moved in with her.
Oh, yeah. How many years have you guys been together?
3,
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah.
Think you're going to pull the trigger?
probably.
Kill her?
eventually, Yeah. Well, her sister's had a baby, so now when we fuck, she'll like wrap her legs around my back and
Oh,
try to get
boy.
me to stay in there.
For real?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She
wants
wants
you to-
my cum.
She wants you want you to
Wow.
pump a deep load in her?
Yeah.
Give her a
Tell her
nice-
you can tell her my
It's really
cum-
stupid though. Why would you make a kid with a comedian?
Oh, no kidding.
yeah.
Yeah, I tell you.
No, I would
What
tell.
are you? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Chris,
Right?
We're gonna have a retarded kid because my brother's. It's in my sperm, and then she's a retard for
No,
wanting.
the thing is,
Yeah,
when you
she's
go,
wanting
when
to
she
make a
gets
baby
pregnant,
with me.
when she gets pregnant, the doctors will say, "Do you have any like?" And you'll be like, "I do." You say like a retard.
And when she's breastfeeding, it's going to be a 2-drink minimum.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Why?
A good one. It's very funny.
Because he's a comedian.
They come
Oh,
2-drink minimum. So
my
baby
mom,
didn't
seriously,
breastfeed you.
no, she breastfed so much that like
Her titties.
guys from the neighborhood would cut in line in front of me. I'm like, you're not even fucking. No, they would
Hey,
cut
my-
the line. I go, listen.
My spot's at 9. Should I get out
What
there?
time is it?
It's 8:51.
Are you next?
I think this guy just went up.
Who's this
guy?
Who's
Who is this guy?
Who's this cock? This guy's got
Who's
tight
this
pants so you
cock?
can see his cock.
Oh, really?
Oh, I think he's Irish or English or something.
Dude,
No, I'm sick of them.
lot of-
Yeah.
It's like a Gavin McInnes kind of.
A lot of
guy.
cranberry jokes.
Does
I
that
tell
bother
ya-
you, Kevin, when you see like a British comic and they come on and they don't say anything? They're like, I can't stand like
They don't
good,
acknowledge it.
Have you
yeah,
s-
like Trevor Noah, like the good-looking British comic with like an accent.
Oh, do I hate that?
Yeah.
No, you know what I hate? When guys who aren't from here
Yeah.
act like they're from here when it's
Right.
convenient, and then when it's not convenient,
I'm
they'll
just a foreigner.
go, you Americans are crazy.
Yeah.
Like when it's convenient for them, and
Yeah.
and all the cocks and all the fucking white women.
Right.
No offense to your girlfriend, white women are ruining comedy because they take anybody who's a victim. You
Yeah.
know, because
Yeah.
Trevor Noah.
They're not even victims
and-
that much,
No, it
white
is.
women.
No, you got to be they're
No,
not.
white women are not victims.
But they think they are because they're
Yeah.
being held down by the white guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're in a victim group,
Yeah.
then they rally, then they
A
align
victim
with
group?
Yeah, like black
Which it's
people.
like, who was fucking all the slave owners? You know, white women,
What?
right? So
I
like,
get
no,
it.
they're complicit in the system that they think they want to like
Well, they're-
destroy.
No,
'cause they were always there.
they think
they were always there with the slaves.
Slaves!
donate slaves.
Yes.
Got dueling-
Your husband had slaves.
Stop polishing the silver and sit on my fucking cunt, you fucking nigger!
Wow.
What? You don't even have to say that.
The idea, no, mine's
Anyway.
in context. The idea, I was playing a character who was a slave owner from the 1850s, and she was saying,
What if Kevin Brennan was a slave owner,
To the-
folks?
hold on, I'm
I'm
gonna
a
think
good
about that.
slave owner.
Well, I guess no one wants to
No,
hear it. my friend.
if people work for me, I'm compassionate. But I'm saying like, if a white woman sees,
White women.
there's a comic in New York. I'm not gonna say his name. Anyway, he's got a lot of kids with a lot of different white women, but
Okay.
the women don't know that. So they see him up there,
Yeah, yeah.
and they think, oh, this guy,
yeah.
this guy's like he's probably oppressed,
And
he's,
they don't know
but he's
he's
part of the problem.
polluting our
He's part of the
pristine
problem.
race.
So,
Yeah, I get
so
it.
no, wait, let me finish. So he's part of the problem, but they don't see that. They see that as like a typical black guy
Yeah.
who's had his struggles. I go up there, they think I got a fucking MBA from Wharton School.
right.
right.
They think like I'm just doing this for a goof, or it's come easy to me. I'm almost a fucking tard. Socially, socially, I'm not good. I have no chance in show business because I have no social skills.
You have lady feet and you eat cinnamon bread
lady
and fucking out of a
feet.
bag.
Donate, lady feet.
All right,
right,
give us some
Mike.
plugs.
All right, I got a
Right.
podcast. It's about organized crime. It's called The Sit Down. If you're into that kind
You're
of
gonna
thing.
get murdered.
Hey.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
I
little
hope.
gabagool, you fucking cunt. He's all right. He's all right.
But check it out. It's called The Sit Down on iTunes.
Are you
I'm
on
gonna go
Twitter?
check it out.
100% Italian.
I'm 5/8 Italian. I'm Irish.
You're gonna
and
get
Polish.
murdered.
Yeah,
Hey.
I know.
Do you have an Irish?
You're a
No, they're all
man.
gone.
Do you have an Irish in you? Do you want some? I'm just breaking your balls. He's all right. Okay, you gotta go do your spot.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
We're gonna mic it in.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
And
You're a
sorry
good-
if I offended Michael Che.
No, he's a good kid. He's
We'll
all
get
right.
back to him. You cover it up. You make it good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell
fine.
Joe not to talk to Neil. Tell him to come right to the source.
All right.
See you, buddy.
There he
Tell him I
goes.
fucked Johansson back in the 80s.
Yeah, who hasn't?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Stupid cunt.
Yeah, that fucking no talent cunt.
Nice body on her, boy. Oh yeah.
For a white woman.
For a white-
for
yeah,
a black
no,
woman,
Yeah,
she's
you
like
would
a
not.
3.
Yeah, I know you really.
For a
do.
Hispanic woman, she's like a 3
Yeah,
or 2.
yeah.
like
body wise.
yeah.
Come
She's
on,
hot.
man.
Whatever. What do you
I mean, we saw her pictures the other day when
I
we
know,
were
we looked at it.
She's just. I mean, she's not. She's definitely. You know, an
Definitely
attractive lady.
right.
But she's no.
Let me ask you a question.
Like if you're
Who-
Bill Murray and you're 50 and she's 20, she's incredibly hot. But if you're, I mean, Colin Jost. Who are we kidding? He's probably better looking than her.
Oh, is
He's
he
a
ever?
beautiful man.
He is gorgeous.
I mean, I don't defend that kind of comedy. I don't think a comic should be good looking. And you know, he's
Right.
like,
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, like he's part of that alpha fag, you know, thing.
Alpha.
All right, so let's do.
No, the
can you
Jimmy Fallon,
like
Seth
more like
Meyers.
a beta fag.
Yeah, but no, I call it alpha fag because
Okay.
they used to be like behind the scenes and writers, but now it's the culture's so faggy that people accept them as heterosexuals.
So
You
okay,
know?
here's the thing: you can have
Right.
sex. with-
Jimmy Fallon and Seth Meyers.
And
They
he's-
just,
and
they
he's-
just smile a lot. You could fucking shoot them in the head. If they were in The Godfather when Pacino shot those, if they would still smile as they're getting murdered in the head. Go ahead.
You can have sex
Go
with-
ahead, caller.
Yep. Call it what phrase it pays. You can have sex with any celebrity at all. Okay.
Naomi Campbell.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit. That's your go-to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even
There's no-
now, like
yeah,
right
even
now,
right now.
a 50-year-old
I
Naomi
follow her
Campbell.
on Instagram. I'd
Is she still
right
hot?
now. I don't give a fuck.
I used to see her all the time 20 years ago. She was fucking
I would.
gorgeous.
She could shit in my mouth,
You.
and I would say thank you.
Well,
She's just fucking ridiculous.
What's yours, Adam?
Gosh, I'd have to think about it.
Well, give it a minute.
probably some Indian movie star?
No, I'm
some
actually,
Bollywood.
I'm actually not super
that?
into Indian chicks.
Who's that,
My
Aunt-
girlfriend happens to be Indian.
Is that
but-
Ann Ethel? Who's the
She
girl from Sanford and
definitely-
Son? Ann Ethel, whatever, with the
do I-
with the
Tia Khalifa?
No.
She's got
maybe
she's got a
Mia-
huge labia.
How about
Maybe
Wiz
Mia
Khalifa?
Khalifa.
yeah. Are you?
Is that the porn star's name?
Yeah,
Tia
Mia
Khalifa?
Mia Khalifa. Yeah.
I follow her
Yeah.
through the streets of Manhattan.
Yeah. Just a smell.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead,
Adam.
caller.
Are you calling?
I gotta do something.
I don't know. What, Brian? What about you go first, and then
me
Yeah,
go
why
first?
you better have a good one if you're.
You
asking
gotta
all
have a
these-
good one.
Man, I'm just
I gotta
such a simple,
think.
set it up.
stupid question. It's not
You
a big deal
set it up.
question. All right. I have to be honest with you. I'm gonna get shit for this one. B. Arthur. No. 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 Truthfully, if I could have sex with any celebrity, and I'm not a big celebrity guy, and we're not gonna put porn stars in. We're gonna do like A, B list celebrities here, right? We're not doing porn because porn stars are different. And I know she kind of hit the wall a little bit, but I'm going with Jennifer Connelly. Sorry,
Jennifer
I know.
Connelly.
Sorry,
really?
I know.
Oh.
Just from the years,
It's a
and
weird
years.
one.
I know. Once upon a time in America, when she's a little girl, I've liked her since then.
That's what you got to.
Well,
I mean, what are you saying? You attract her as a little girl?
no, but I mean, but the fact that I've been jerking off to her
as from
for
a little
like
girl,
30 years. Yeah,
so
'cause
it's
I was
not
a little
creepy
boy
because
too.
when you're jerking off to her as a little
Yeah,
girl,
I was
she
a little.
eventually
I was a little
aged
boy.
into it.
I was a little boy too.
She was grandfathered into your fucking jizz attacks.
I was a little boy when I was like 13, 14, and she's older than me, so she was probably 15 or 16.
How about that? How about that? The movie star that from England, everybody wanted to fuck.
I don't know.
She
What
was.
do you mean?
From England.
From England.
Hugh Grant's girlfriend.
Oh, Liz Hurley.
Yeah, I mean, people are like, she's so hot.
Yeah,
For British, she's
no, if
hot.
if we could go any time period,
Yeah.
well, not time period, but just like you know what I'm saying. Like if
Right.
if time is not a thing,
no.
I'd go Selma Hayek for sure because she was like
She's also
She was
like
like-
still hot though. I think
she's
Selma
still
Hayek is still.
she's I
bet
actually
she's
probably
heavy. I bet she's
but
heavy.
Not you know I
Selma
probably
Hayek, Dawn of the vampire movie. What the fuck is it called? the movie with Quentin
Dusk Till
Tarantino.
Dawn?
Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah,
That's Selma Hayek. That is the one you want to fuck.
But yeah, even current day. I'd probably go in the style of Naomi Campbell. I would probably go
What are you
even
playing?
now.
What are you playing? Twister? In
Yeah,
the style of
in the vein
You're
of
gonna go. You're gonna go after Kevin.
yeah. Well, no,
you're
because
playing charades in the style of. Do I have the right
Two
game?
words.
What do you say in the style
Imagine when,
of?
like Kevin blows his load, he's got those lady feet up in the air because Naomi Campbell's riding them. Feet all
I'm literally fucking me is like fucking Mr. Burns. Even my wife, even when I'm fucking my wife, she's like, your hands are fucking ice cold. Like, I know, I'm not even human. My hands are freezing all the time. I don't. That's why I wear.
Oh yeah, they are cold.
That's why I wear gloves. I wear gloves with like if I do a show at Cumia and I'm like leaving, especially in the winter, I put my gloves on because I don't want to because they already think I'm weird because I'm Irish, you know.
Yeah.
So if I have to shake their hands like gentlemen, I don't want to think like well I'm fucking my hands are ice cold. When I do stand up or when I'm performing, my hands get colder because I guess something happens. I don't know. But anyway, if I'm nervous or something, so when I'm about to fuck my wife, I'm nervous because I think she's gonna reject me. Right. And but she'll go. Your hands are freezing. So I'm not like a sexy guy because I'm probably wearing like a Mr. Burns kind of a sleeper cap.
Right.
You know, my hands are freezing, and my fucking my feet are tiny.
Well, they're not tiny; they're narrow.
Let me do some shout outs. No,
please.
Yeah, they're not. They're long and thin like Mike.
Hey.
All right, I'm just gonna do some shout outs because I started giving out T-shirts. I started contacting
nice.
people
Great.
December 19th.
Cool.
So if you donated after that, I haven't contacted you. If you donated a couple of times and you're post December 19th, I probably already contacted you. But I'm just the people that donated since then. I just want to quickly. I'm gonna do all the names. I'm not gonna read any comments or whatever. Also, sometimes I said this the other day. Sometimes PayPal fucks up. PayPal's supposed to keep a history if you donated more than once, and some people donate a couple of times, and then they go over the threshold of $40, and then I send them a fucking T-shirt, or I contact them about a T-shirt. So, but I know I caught this Michael Barson. I think I'll get to his name. Anyway, right. He was telling me on Messenger, like he was like, "Hey, motherfucker, I'm donating." Like he just wanted to contact me as like a joke. But then I looked up. I'm like, no, you only donated once, and it turned out he donated 3 different times on the same email. So they should definitely have a history of that, but they don't. So if you think you donated, over $40 a couple of different times or once, and I didn't contact you, go to my website, contact me through my, my contact icon or whatever, and tell me, and they'll have the date, but they might have the proper history. Anyway,
none of this is confusing. That was great.
Was it?
No, it's fine.
If you donated over $40 and I didn't contact you, or I didn't get you a T-shirt,
let them know.
Then let me know, and
know.
Just use my email, my website, because I'll read all emails. I read all emails. I read everything.
Yep.
I don't watch TV. I read everything. Anyway, and all these people some people donated more than others, but I'm not going to go over what they donated, and
no
some are under $40, but I'm just going to call them out anyway, just so you know, because I got a little kind of like, is PayPal fucking up? So a lot of times I think people donate. I have this thing myself because I'm a little OCD. If I donate or whatever, I want to know that they got the money. You know what I mean?
Right.
So these are basically just if you donated after December 19th. Stephen Galowski.
Hey.
Dennis Taya.
Hey, Dennis.
David Robitaille, he's a regular.
Hey, Dave.
Martin Berger.
Hey, I'm medium rare for me, buddy.
Christopher. Boy, your breath really stinks, Brian.
Well,
Christopher Galucci.
Hey, Galucci.
I don't know if I got that. I hope I got that wrong. Andrew Kemp, he's a long time. Andrew Kemp donates $2.22 every week.
Thank you.
Michael, he's the guy. Michael Barson, he
Okay.
donated a bunch of different times. And he's over $40 or he's close. I'll give him a fucking T-shirt. Anyway,
Right. Thank you, Michael.
According to PayPal, he only donated once on this date in fucking January 12th.
So
anyway,
boring.
Tracy Bell, she's from
Yeah.
overseas. Donovan,
Like to ring your bell, Tracy.
Donovan Corbell, he's a regular. He knows himself.
Sure, Donovan.
Sam Tokarczyk. Where are you from? Kazakhstan? What kind of a fucking name is that?
Hey, we should write Lord of the Rings, you fucking idiot.
Jeffrey Calhoun,
Hey.
Javier Madrigal. I know I've contacted him already.
Javier?
Mark Byers. I think I contacted
Javier?
him.
Javier?
Sarah Klassen, my old friend, Sarah Klassen.
Yeah,
Sarah Klassen.
Miss her every day.
Bridget McGeehan.
Ooh, nice Irish girl. Hello, Bridget. Sorry about the
She'll
cranberries.
be getting a T-shirt.
I'll give you a T-shirt.
Oren
Size small.
Harnivo. I don't know. I know he's donated money times before. I don't know if that's his right.
Thanks to
how you say-
Oren. You're a
I
good
don't know if you say
shit.
his name that right.
Oren and
I always
Evo.
felt, I hope he's not Jewish because I've been kind of anti-Semitic this show.
We Anivo more donations.
John Miller, Kevin
There you go.
Hill,
Kevin Hill.
David Sweeney, a regular, Christopher Danusen, regular,
Right.
Andrew Kemp again.
Thanks, Andrew.
Giovanni Benitez. I thought it was a woman, but it's a man.
Nice. Thank you, you hermaphrodite.
Will Eremin. I don't know if it's his first time.
Hey, will he donate again?
Desmond Shield. That's a fucking good name. Desmond Shields.
That's a great name.
David Chavy, old-time donator.
Okay.
Thomas Harris. David Feldman. I thought it was the comic David Feldman.
No.
And he's like a real cock, so I'm like, oh, my God, he listens to my show. He's a fan. It wasn't
Another
him.
guy.
So I think he's a regular guy.
Sorry.
Robert Transport. Where would you like to transport him?
Hey,
Come on, what do you got? What do you got?
Hey, make sure you don't go into the teleporter with the fly because you'll end up fucking...
Roger on that transport.
Man.
Well, let's get in there.
Hip Hop Comics.
What?
Stephen Ule.
Ole!
Lawrence. His real name is Lawrence Kidder. He's a kidder.
He doesn't care whose toes he steps on.
Matthew Gustavin, if I said his name right, he's a regular.
Oh, cool. Thanks,
Ryan
Matthew.
Jordan.
Hey, Jordan.
Timothy Holloway. He thinks you're gay.
Oh, well,
he's
whatever.
the guy. He's the guy from the Teamster Tim.
Oh, yeah.
He said after Monday's show on Kumi, he goes, I think you guys are all queer. You talk about it way too much. But the guy on the show was gay.
Yeah, what's gay?
Ian.
Poor Desmond.
Oh, this guy's got to be Jewish. Ian, I apologize. Ian Rosenblum.
No.
I think he's the guy
Sounds
who smokes.
Irish to me.
I think he's the guy who smokes pot. Because he was one day, you remember that rant I went on about, I'm sorry I don't smoke pot. I think he smokes pot.
Well.
I'm going off of memory.
Jews love pot.
Kenneth Mosca, he's a serious regular. He's the guy who has the autistic
What, do you live in
son.
Russia or something?
We love him. Michael Barson again.
Wow, Michael, all right.
So that's what I'm saying. He donates.
in
different
PayPal.
times.
Can we do the whole PayPal rant again?
Chris Starro, Judith D'Angelo,
Oh, Judith.
Quinn
What's up,
Pallone, and then we're back to December 19th. David
Okay.
Robitaille again.
Are we all caught up?
I think. David Shaver Jones. David Shaver James. I think he
Jeez,
took
that's a
his
lot of
wife's
names.
name. I hope he didn't take her pussy
Yeah.
and got all cucked out.
Sounds like he's a pussy. Put it on his head and wore it like
Anyway.
a hat.
So
Thank you.
I
Just
think
kidding.
we're all
Thank
caught
you.
up to this December 19th. If
Okay.
I didn't contact, if you donated over $50 or over $40 after December 19th, I'll be contacting you shortly. If you donated before December 19th
Jesus
and I
Christ.
didn't, I know because you're drunk. 'Cause
I'm
you
not
have a
drunk.
short attention span.
If only.
I don't want them to think I'm getting
I
donations.
understand.
I'm doing my fuck. If you donate over $40,
Yep.
I will fucking send you a T-shirt if
Easy
you want
for you
one.
to say.
No, I know. I get frustrated because I know people don't want to hear
It's
it.
all right. You get your shirt,
And
everybody. It's okay.
I
It's
just
all
want to
right.
get my fucking finances in order because people think I'm drunk. Or, they think, if we
No,
donate
you're
to
all-
Lenny would get a T-shirt because he's a Jew and Jews are good.
With T-shirts.
They're responsible and they don't want to be called a dirty Jew and be thinking they're embezzling your money.
You'll get a sign.
I'm saying I'm very responsible. If you donated the money over $40, you can do it in one lump sum or concurrently. I don't know if these are the right terms. Concurrently, if it gets over $40, I will contact you, even if PayPal says your history doesn't validate it.
And for $100, you get a signed Torah from Lenny, Torah, as they say.
Listen. I
What?
said some bad words today.
It's okay, fine. Nobody, no, it's all fine.
I know Mike is a little sensitive because Mike's a newer guy. They can't really say these words. I only say it because if you're a black dude and you're a multimillionaire and you get into a fucking fight with another multimillionaire on Milk Day, you're an idiot and you set black people back like a couple of weeks. They're already so far back that they're, it's not like you set them back years because they set them back themselves back years with all the fucking, right? Even when I was watching The Godfather the other day, he's like, they're talking about doing drugs. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. They are animals. Let them lose their souls. That's what he said.
So I'm like, I know the book was written in the 70s or whatever.
Right.
So whenever he wrote the book, but it was supposed to be like from the 40s or whatever.
Well,
but it was
Michael
like
was a
he could
World War II
anticipate
hero.
what was going to happen with drugs,
Right.
heroin
Right.
in the urban community was not going to go well.
urban community.
Yeah, that's
Good
what
for you.
I'm trying to clean it up.
Sure.
Anyway, I'm trying to
Day
make,
late, dollar short.
I'm trying to make amends. I'm trying to pay my reparations
Sure.
to the black people for
40
this terrible episode that'll probably go through the roof, through the charts, because no, I don't know. I don't know if people want to hear me say the M word. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I say it for shock. Sometimes I say it because I'm really mad. Sometimes, like today, I was both.
All right. Well, there you go.
All right, Brian, you got anything you want to plug, you piece of shit? I'm in Baltimore, not this weekend, the following weekend.
Why not
I think
this
the 25th. Because it's not. It's booked for the 25th or the 27th.
I thought you were Goobies this weekend. All right.
No.
So go to Kevin Brennan. What's your fucking stupid website?
KevinBrennanComedian.com.
So go there for your dates and whatever.
25th to the 27th, I'm at Magoobies.
If you're,
And then I'm at the following weekend. I'll be at.
I will need a few comps for that date. I'm a Baltimore boy. So
and the following weekend I'll be in Mohegan Sun in the
Sun.
Poconos, Wilkes-Barre, not the Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, the one in Pennsylvania.
The nicer one.
I think that's the second and third. Yeah, second and third. Then the 4th is Sunday. The 5th is the show at the Underground.
Monday the 5th.
Yeah, Monday the 5th. So that's going to, again, like people are like, what if it don't sell? I don't give a fuck if it sells out.
No, you should
Listen,
give a fuck.
I don't do what Tom,
Okay.
Tom Papa, like everybody loves Tom Papa. Tom Papa does his podcast at the Cellar and he asked me to do it like, when he asked me, I said, what does it pay? He goes like $20. I go, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you think I'm doing a spot for you for $20? So I think speaking of Jew, he chews all the fucking money out of he keeps the money and then he pays people like spot pay. I ain't doing that. I'm splitting all the money equally. Everybody that does a spot on the show gets equal pay.
Do I get like a little?
Yeah, I'll throw you a little something.
thank you,
I guess I'll have to since you asked.
They're like the mascot,
Yeah.
I'm the mascot.
Yeah, so since
I went to NYU for theater.
for white guys.
So
Okay.
what I'm saying is
For white guys everywhere.
What I'm saying is
Let's sell out the 5th.
No, what I'm saying is I'm not doing it for money because I'm dividing it up. I'm not going to get a lot of money. I want to have a good time.
we're gonna have a great
It's going to be
time.
like a Misery Loves Company celebration.
Yep.
People will be chanting donate and fucking
Yep.
skeevy,
Yep,
because
I know,
skeevy
it's
will
been
come up. So
7
I
months
just
together,
I
honey.
want it to be fun. I don't want it to be like oh, Kevin's going to make money because I'm not. I'm not
No.
going to make money. I'll make hopefully we all make some money, but it's more about the other comics. I like to treat the other comics properly,
Sure, of course.
and pay them. So when they do a show with me, they'll be like, "Oh, Brennan pays. He's not he's a dick, but he takes care of his people."
Yeah, no. Jim Florentine's
Even though I've never paid Brian $1, but he tells us how fucking rich he is.
We need to have a conversation at some point, but it's fine.
Okay.
It's
Now
fine.
we go,
It's all right. Don't
oh,
worry.
his wife.
It's
That's his
res-
wife saying,
it's
"Is he
spring.
getting you any money yet?" No, we're gonna have to start paying you.
It'll
But
be-
I'm still not making
No, it's okay. I'm not worried about it yet. It's going to be a March conversation, so we're good. Let's just keep going.
March,
Yeah,
like that.
Right.
I thought you said-
Vice.
I thought you set yourself up so you could do a March chant. Anyway, and then so buy your tickets at go to the Comedy Cellar, and then somebody said, another good name would have been Straight White Male, but that's kind of Chris Deese that wants to call
And
his.
they wouldn't let him call it that, right? The
Yeah,
Comedy Cellar.
so because somebody Dan put that on
Chris Stefano should call
Dan
his-
Guerin put that on. He he was talking about how he can't be anything, and he said, "I'm a straight white male," because I made a joke about fat people.
Yeah, Chris Stefano should call his show her special banana tits. That would have been the funniest.
Also straight,
Let's keep going.
white male. Then we're gonna get the fucking fags against us.
we don't want the fags.
And we don't want them. We don't want to agitate them. That's
Right.
that's like fucking smacking a beehive in Greenwich Village. You know what I mean?
No,
They'll
Right.
come out.
Right.
Sure, yeah,
Where
true.
where Black Lives Matter, will they protest? I mean, I doubt it because black people on a Monday like to watch.
You're already pissed off the niggers and the kikes. You don't want to get the gays pissed off. I mean, honestly, that's a real slam dunk. I mean, so just kidding,
So
folks.
because
I'm
people keep
just
giving
kidding.
me,
Jesus
why don't you
Christ.
call it? Where it's called White Guys Matter? Because I think white guys do matter. Right, Brian? Have you ever? Adam, have you ever sexually assaulted a woman?
No.
And you show up on time. You do an excellent job.
Yeah,
You're very reliable. But you just looked at some. You're like white guys are like extras.
Yeah.
They're like extras. They're like, well, we need them around, but they're not essential.
They serve a
Right.
purpose.
And I have been involved in many, many, many rapes. So
Look at Mike. Here's Mike up on stage with his fucking. He's got his varsity rugby shirt on.
Rugby shirt. Exactly.
So and Mike's act is funny, but Mike's a little bit edgy, and now when you do that, the crowd's almost like, oh, look at a white guy trying to be edgy. You know what I mean?
right.
So you have to be like that fucking like. like a Martin Short kind of a guy, even though
Yeah.
people think he's gay. You have to be like, they want a song and dance guy if you're a white
you
guy.
have to be like a
an alpha fag.
a
an
clown
alpha fag.
if you're going to make
Yeah.
it nowadays, I think.
All right, well, comedies. Let's recap our episode. Comedies awful.
Are you okay? I'm a little worried about you. I don't
No,
want
I'm
to bring
totally
it up
fine.
in front of
No.
company.
What do you mean? I'm fine, sweetie.
When Mike was here, but
No,
you're not.
Daddy.
Anything you want to talk about? You seem a little drunkish today.
No, I'm all right. I'm not a little. I mean,
Drunkish?
I'm okay.
I know. I don't know if you guys how you guys
No,
feel.
no.
Isn't it a little more fun if we can do it up here? We get a little more privacy.
Yeah.
You know?
I love doing it here.
I
It's fun.
think it needs to be this way.
Yeah.
I mean, we can
really,
mix it up because Brian thinks it's more fun down there, but I think it's like a little bit.
Well,
you
but
can't really
Brian
scream.
can't see all the fucking white women.
I'm a team player.
Like,
you guys want to do the show up
shooting
here? I'm
daggers.
into it.
But I know it's more convenient for you to do it down
I don't
there. It's
give a
more
shit.
convenient for me too.
Yeah.
But what the fuck, you know?
No, it's a fun. I mean, it's a fun situation.
Yeah.
It's a fun
Listen,
environment. It
my-
just doesn't. It's
yeah.
not conducive to yelling
Yeah.
about.
What?
Things that come up on this show. I feel like you can't really speak freely at a booth.
Well,
Yeah, even the fact that like Mike's doing
You
an
know?
impression of me.
Right.
Do it, it's
Right.
like it's almost like he gets it being here. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I can't scream at the cellar because they'll
No.
tell me to shut up.
Yeah, they're gonna
No,
tell
no,
you.
no.
So last week's
All right.
episode, I thought was like a little bit. I can't.
Muted.
It was muted.
Yes.
And it was the 100th anniversary. 100th episode. So I felt like it should have been more. A little bit
100
more.
years.
I should have had more fireworks. But it is what it is. You live and learn.
Can you? He did a great job with production, right? Don't you think
No,
Adam did a great job?
Adam's
did a
great.
re-
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I know.
Adam's fucking great, and the fact that he's looked as like another white guy is that's what the whole show's about. White guys matter because like white guys, if you're a rapist or whatever, that's not cool. But if you're just a guy who has a good credit score because you're a white guy,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be treated as like you have no personality. You're like colorless.
Though I
you
will
know?
say this as a white guy that only dates minority women, I'm like a novelty to them. So it can be fun to be everybody's first white guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, there is
that'd be
an
so
angle.
funny if you
There
fucked
is an angle.
every dark woman in the village.
I mean, it's
to be
it's-
every woman's
You're like
first
waiting at the
white
airport
guy.
with a sign,
Yeah.
like a limousine
No, I've
driver.
I've been like a lot of people's first white guy, and it's fun to be. It's like
Right.
because it is a novelty to them.
And you could probably take advantage of it because they don't know our
Yeah, you can.
customs.
yeah.
Well,
So you have
could.
to on the first
You could.
the first time you suck my dick, you got to swallow
Yeah.
because or else it's bad luck. It's 20 years bad luck.
It's also
Yeah.
you write them a thank you note, and then they're like, "What? You ate my pussy?" You're like, "Yeah, why not? Sure, why not? I'll get down to that black peach." All right.
I think we're gonna call this episode Black Pete.
I like Black.
so
I like
great.
Black Peach.
Black
yeah.
Peach be so great. Brian McCarthy interview show. Thank you so much for
Sweet peach.
all of your.
When are you guys
nice
doing it? You doing an
comments.
episode tomorrow?
Friday.
Check out last week's episode.
It's a doozy.
What was her name? Mama Duke.
Did you actually
Mama
put it up?
What's it called? What's it
Is
called?
It'll be up.
It's,
Hopefully.
you know
What's
what?
it called?
I'll tell you right
Oh.
now. It's called Mama Duke.
called
and the
Mama Duke.
And the description is, I'm positive you're going to like
Oh, I
this
love
episode.
It. I love it.
I reluctantly put that up, but yes, that is the description.
So
you have AIDS? Yes, I'm positive.
I am positive.
she was great. We love you, Mama Duke.
Good
We're
stuff.
Mark
very-
Cohen used to do a pun about that. Positive. Whatever.
Yeah.
Because negative is usually considered a bad term, but not when you're getting your AIDS test.
no,
Yeah.
it's the one you want.
You
don't wanna
want
be
to
ne-
flunk that
You
one.
never want to be considered yeah, so I don't know. I'm confusing myself with negative and positive.
Right.
Anyway, God bless everybody. You guys.
At Brian P. McCarthy.
Oh,
Everybody knows
yeah.
it. Whatever. On Twitter.
At
and-
Kevin Brennan 666.
There you
Listen,
go.
if you listen to my show, any of my shows, follow me on Twitter because I tweet shit, I tweet information.
Yep.
And also Instagram. I don't partake in Instagram too much because I go there like once every 3 days because I go there to check out Naomi Campbell and there's some hot bitches.
I gotta
and-
get on. I gotta follow her.
No, but they're not sexy pictures, but like I have a lot of respect for her.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is watch the fucking.
I've seen her in person.
The
She was
George,
gorgeous.
I've seen her in person too. You watch the George Michael fucking video 20 years
Freedom.
ago.
I won't let
I mean,
you go.
it done. I
will
mean,
not.
whatever. And I know she's a cunt. And I know she's got a bad temper, but that doesn't scare me off because people have said the same thing about me.
She's
Yeah.
fiery.
Yeah, you guys
She's
would be
fiery.
Yeah, you guys would make a hell
Yeah,
of
we
a
get it
hell of a
to be-
mulatto.
You'd be the new Bobby and fucking who's Whitney? Bobby and Whitney
From
Bobby
Jersey
and Whitney.
Shore.
No, Whitney Houston. Yeah,
I know.
And then also everybody seriously like. If
Yeah,
you're-
even Whitney Houston. No, Whitney Houston, Brian. I mean, she had it all, and then instead she's like, people kept when she hooked up with Bobby Brennan, they go, yeah, but that's her roots. I go, yeah, well, you can walk away from your roots.
You would
If you're
think.
Whitney Houston, you date a fucking Jew.
Yep.
Date your business
Like
manager,
Mariah
like
Carey.
Mariah
Mariah
Carey.
Carey.
did.
We
She's
should-
still alive. She didn't
she
drown
ever?
in a fucking bathtub.
I can't
She
get
has
to
some-
all of them.
That was her daughter, by the way.
Adam
but-
goes, I can't get to all
I
of
can't
them.
get to all of them.
Adam's the
He's trying
funniest
to-
guy in
One
the
at a
room.
fucking
Funniest
time.
guy in the
He
room.
keeps them clean. He keeps them respectable, but
Definitely.
by having sex with these dark women.
Yep.
Darkies,
Darkies, I call them.
So you call them?
When he gets off the
Your term?
train, when he
Straight
gets
to
off
their
the train
face.
out in Queens, they call him. That's first time Adam.
Exactly. Yeah,
Right.
The island of Dr. Mulatto. All right, Brian McCarthy, Interview Show. Thank you so much. And remember, February 5th, Kevin's show with all Jim Florentine.
And I'm not making. I'm
Are people-
going to split the money around, so I'm not doing it for money. I just want to have a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna have a great
It's going to
show.
be like our holiday party.
Yeah.
100th
Yeah.
episode party and just a live show. People always go, well, why don't you do a live podcast? Again, hey, listen, here's why I don't do it. Like today's episode was a little crazy, you know. But if I do it in front of a live audience and I say bad words, I feel like I'm doing it for shock value.
yeah.
But with this, I'm doing it to because I'm mad, you know. So I feel like when you do a live show, you got to be a little bit cheap just to get a laugh, a rise out of the audience. I don't want to do. I think it's like you put you in a bit of a situation where you
these
have
are-
to get a laugh just because. So
No.
so
And-
I want to do live shows where we have comics, and I know they're great comics,
I'm with
and
you.
you're gonna laugh, and Brian will get drunk, and maybe he'll
will
puke
I
on my
ever?
shoe.
Yeah. And every time he said nigger or kike today, it was organic, which is healthier.
Yeah, we'll donate. We're
Donate.
gonna on February 5th. Whenever somebody says a bad word, I'll donate $100.
We'll have a big
some
swear
fund.
jar in the. We should have a
Yeah,
big
we
swear
should
jar.
have an end jar.
Yeah.
We should have a nigger jar. The audience, if they want to say nigger, they pay $5. And
Because
and we
that's-
donated.
Saying it. Stop
and-
saying it.
Well, no,
we
listen,
just
I have a
put.
great-
We have a
can I-
big jar. We just put the end.
Yeah,
And then,
and-
and then we donated to like a good black thing, like a black.
the Negro College Fund. Is that still
the
around?
United Negro College
Yeah.
Fund.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot for more.
Oh my God.
All right, just kidding. All right, love everybody. Thanks for listening.